My name is Shay Gillespie. I'm Global Enterprise Sales Business Development Manager for Worldwide Technology and founder of Color Coded Kids. Color Coded Kids is an interactive classroom for kids ages 8 and up, and we teach kids how to be computer programmers. Basically, we teach them 3 software languages: JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. And at the end of our classes, they learn to code their own video game. And what I love about Color Coded Kids is that it started based on my own family. So my son was interested in learning to code, and we couldn't find anything in North County. And so I created a classroom in my basement thinking that I would get 1 or 2 kids to participate. And within the first month, there were 16 kids in the class, and then it doubled the next month, and it doubled, and then we grew to a partnership with Microsoft across the country. And so one of our first expansions was in Arlington, Virginia, and then we went south to Dallas, Texas, and Houston, Texas, and Charlotte, and Atlanta. Then I was able to get a partnership with the Urban League, which helped. What I really love about that one is because it exposes kids in under-resourced areas. So it's not the kids that are typical that can pay for the classes. Usually the families have limited financial resources, and so the Urban League provides these classes for those families. I fell in love with technology, or a facet of technology, at the age of 13 or 14. I was in an organization called Society of Women Engineers. And I remember my mentor picked me up. It was an Asian lady. She came and picked me up in her Infiniti. And today, you know, you're like, big deal. You know, kids are like, big deal, Infiniti car, you know. But to me, back then, that was a big deal. And I said, she's driving this nice fancy car and she's an engineer. This is something I want to do, you know, because I felt like if I got a great job, in my eyes, I can afford a car like that. So that was real instrumental for me. And so from then on, I was fascinated by the technology field. The advice I would give someone young who is interested in the STEAM field is there's so many resources for the youth right now. There's so many resources for anyone to learn anything, and in many cases they're free resources. So I would say learn as much as you can about what it is you're trying to do. And that's with research, but that's also with asking people who are in that field. The other thing I would say, the advice I would have for someone who is interested in the field, is follow your passion, not the money. There are a lot of people who say, I want to get out of college and I want to make as much money as possible. They get into these fields and they're not happy. We only get one life. The goal really is to be happy. So if you are doing something that you enjoy, the money will always come. So I would say find what it is you're passionate about and try to find a field closely related to that, because you'll always win with that versus trying to chase money. So you can visit Color Coded Kids at www.colorcodedkids.com, and it's all spelled correctly. And then you can follow us on social media. So we're on Instagram as Color Coded Kids, Facebook as Color Coded Kids, and we're on LinkedIn as Color Coded Kids.